This is the Jason Walker Show. Two-time National Sports Media Association Montana Sportscaster of the Year and three-time loser, the Jason Walker Show. The best local and statewide sports coverage, featuring the biggest guests from Montana.
Flint Rasmussen joining us here on the Jason Walker Show.
He's freaking exhausting, too. You used to dance a lot more. Yeah, I know, lady. I'm 51 years old now.
The NAI Hall of Famer Mike Van Diest joining us here, Jason Walker Show. And is it just a deal where quarterbacks have to be good golfers?
Well, that's all they have time for. They don't work out. They don't lift weights. They don't do anything else. They might as well go get on the golf course and at least have some fun.
And from across the country,
Doug Gottlieb, our guest here on the Jason Walker Show.
End of the day, remember, it's your show. It's got your name on it.
Howie Mandel, our guest here.
Jason Walker, deal or no deal?
the Jason Walker Show.
Hey, what up? Happy Wednesday. The Jason Walker Show inside the Above All Handyman Services Man Cave. From maintenance to handyman services, Above All Handyman Services gets it done and gets it done right the first time. Get a hold of them. Coming up today, we're going to have a little shortened edition of the Jason Walker Show, but we're going to talk to Helena High, or East Helena High standout Kaeden Sager about his third place finish state in the 200. You can watch this show on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Listen on Podbean, Network One Sports, TreasureStateRadio.com, and more. As always, go to JasonWalkerShow.com if you missed anything, and all of that. The opening segment of the Jason Walker Show is brought to you by Montana Custom Log Homes, the premier log home company in the industry with three distinct divisions, so you can create the log home of your dreams and your budget. You've got milled log, you've got timber frame, and you've got handcrafted, and they will build you a home crafted to last for generations. Check them out, Montana Custom Log Homes at yourcustomlog.com to get started today. What did we see in the early going of the day and from last night? And by the way, our Twitter handle at JWalkerSports, and our email Jason at JasonWalkerShow.com. Travis Johnson, former Bobcat, in the news, and not for something good. He has been released by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers after a DUI charge, and was arrested at 3 a.m. Monday after police officers spotted his vehicle weaving in and out of lane markers. He appeared to be impaired and refused to provide Tampa police with a breath sample. He was charged with misdemeanor DUI according to Hillsborough County jail records. It was released Monday after posting a $500 bond and no word of a lawyer. Buccaneers then released him yesterday, saying Bucs general manager Jason Licht said Monday in a statement, quote, "We expect members of our organization to uphold the high standards that we have established," end quote. And he's had more than, he's a stud at MSU. He's not played in an NFL game. He's been a practice squad member the last 2 years. He was with the Lions last year, signed a futures contract again with the Bucs this season. But hopefully Travis Johnson can turn some things around there. Good news for a Capital and Helena High, or Capital and Products, rather. The Jude Gleason and Bob Bean Award winners from Capital are Parkland Heller and Tucker Zanto. The awards given annually to the girl and boys athletes that have competed in 2 or more sports all 4 years, who've excelled in athletics, sportsmanship, leadership, citizenship, and scholastics. Jude Gleason, a longtime teacher, coach, and AD at the school. The late Bob Bean, multi-sport athlete who died in the 70s. Zanto competed in wrestling and football his senior year. He was honorable mentioned all area. He had 90 tackles, 8.5 TFLs, 4 PBUs, block punt, block field goal. He also scored a touchdown in that CMR playoff game, which Capital won on a block punt. It was 13-10, wrestling at 205, finished 4th in divisionals, 2-2 at state. He was also team captain for football. Parkland Heller, the Jude Gleason Award winner, was second team all area in basketball. Also played volleyball, ran track. Led Capital in rebounds last season, 5.7 per game, 4 points per game, and had 8 blocks. Heller also discus, medaled in 5 different meets this season, including 6 at the divisionals. Was 13th at state after a throw of 101.8. Her personal record came at divisionals, 106.10. Also, I mean, think about what Parkland Heller was accomplished as part of a senior class that won some basketball titles, won some volleyball titles, 3 in a row at one point, and 2 in a row on the basketball floor. So great athletes over at Capital, and congratulations to both Tucker and Parkland, both for winning those awards. The opening segment of the Jason Walker Show is brought to you by Montana Custom Log Homes. Family-owned, veteran-owned, woman-owned, and operated. And they will help you, too. They have project management services. They'll stack your log package, so that all the builder really has to do is finish. And they will be at the build site. And the largest they've done to date is 30,000 square feet under roof. So Montana Custom Log Homes. When we finally decide to build our cabin, my wife and I, up in the Sealy area, it's literally only one choice. It's Montana Custom Log Homes. Check them out today at yourcustomlog.com. Quick break, coming right back. We'll talk to East Helena Vigilante standout Kaeden Sager. And is there a connection to the Sagers in Clyde Park? Kaden's going to tell us. We'll find out, and much more coming up. Jason Walker Show. Hang on.
Strength, beauty, grit, superior craftsmanship. Our homes have it all. At Montana Custom Log Homes, if you can dream it, we can build it. With 3 divisions and over 50 years experience, we've got you covered. From a showcase home to a small cabin, we make your vision a reality. Because every cowboy wants a castle for his queen. Montana Custom Log Homes, crafting homes that last for generations.
Everyone knows about Dinners Done Right and the convenience of the cook and carry cuisines. It's so easy to just stop by and you have something for dinner that night. But there's also one more thing you need to know about. Dinners Done Right Grab and Go Salad Bar. Yes, I said salad bar. Always the freshest ingredients, along with a daily soup and nacho bar too. So the next time you are in a rush or you just want to eat healthy, stop by Dinners Done Right for the soup, salad, and nacho bar. For monthly menus and more info, it's dinnersdoneright.com. L&P Grocery offers Boulder a convenient shopping experience, whether you're stopping in for a few things or stocking up for the week ahead. From fresh produce and meat to all the staples you need to feed your family, you'll find it here. L&P Grocery is also proud to have partnerships with local brands and carry products unique to the area. Stop by to exchange propane tanks, pick up fishing tackle, grab your prescription, or get your photo taken at the Pitcher Kiosk. They're delighted to be the one-stop shop for local area Boulder residents who want to support local business. Visit lnpgrocery.com and at 215 North Main Street.
Summer, the season to work hard, play hard. The days are heating up and getting longer. The smell of fresh cut grass, the hot sun on your skin. We kidding. We all know you're really thinking about having fun and relaxing at the Copper Club Casino. Meet your friends for a cold one. Play a $5 or $2. When you want great service, cold drinks, and fun entertainment, this is the place. The Copper Club Casino, where everybody knows your name any time of year. On Euclid, across from Molendi Center, the Copper Club Casino.
Do you love to look at photos of Montana, from animals to landscapes and more? Are you looking for a place to get your senior pictures or family portraits done? Are you a business owner looking to upgrade the decor in your offices? Well, look no further than Mark LaRoe Photography. Mark has been shooting beautiful photos all across the Treasure State, from rodeos to portraits, and would love to work with you. Visit marklaroephotography.com to see many masterpieces of his work, then give him a call to schedule your own photo shoot. Or to purchase one of his fantastic pieces, stop by Spirit of the Big Sky Gallery on Custer in Helena. marklaroephotography.com. Yes, it's true that Montana is a long way from the Gulf Coast, but you can bring that Cajun flavor home with a stop at Cafe Zydeco. From po' boys to classic sandwiches, Cafe Zydeco has all the best Cajun in town. Are you in the mood for seafood gumbo or crawfish etouffee? Maybe you're craving jambalaya with some shrimp and grits. Head in for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or call ahead for pickup or delivery. Cafe Zydeco will fix all your southern cravings, even on a chilly Montana day. Cafe Zydeco is a proud sponsor of The Jason Walker Show.
Who doesn't love being number one? When your team's dominating the standings, or your favorite band rocks the charts at number one, it feels good, right? Kind of like how it feels when you have auto insurance with State Farm. Because making you feel like number one is an honor your local State Farm agent takes seriously. Through the good times and not so good, your State Farm agent's proud to be here to help life go right.
Call State Farm agent Mike Miller in Helena today. Looking for something sweet before work? How about that fresh brewed coffee? Maybe a fresh baked cinnamon roll as you head in for another great day exploring. Then look no further than the Sweet Spot in Boulder. Whatever your pleasure, the Sweet Spot has everything to fix that craving. From daily specials and rolls to tasty cookies and more. Don't forget that caramel macchiato or espresso and many more of your favorite flavors. The Sweet Spot caters to the local community and cares about providing the best treats every day. Visit the Sweet Spot on Facebook or in Boulder at 102 North Main Street.
Store-wide savings are what you'll find when you shop for new home furnishings at Rucker's Furniture. This means tremendous values on Helena's largest in-stock selection of home furnishings. When you shop Rucker's, you'll find store-wide savings on the furniture you want for every room in your home. And you'll also find our selection of Serta iComfort, the most comfortable beds in Helena. 12-month financing is available with approved credit on most purchases over $299. Ask for details. You'll find store-wide savings at Rucker's Furniture, 1010 Dearborn, Helena.
TunePocket.com.
This is the Jason Walker Show.
Welcome back, Jason Walker Show on a Wednesday in the Above All Handyman Services Man Cave. This segment brought to you by Rucker's Furniture. Make the quality choice for your home at Rucker's Furniture, 1010 Dearborn, Helena. Now, and this is normally the spot where we have That's What She Said with Alex Eshelman. But Alex underwent a little minor surgery. She's fine. She's fine. She's totally fine. We've been talking all day. But just can't do the show today. She's off for the week, but she'll be back next week. So there you go. By the way, That's What She Said, normally brought to you by Dinner's Done Right on Cedar Street in Helena. And unbelievable. Edible cookie dough? Are you kidding me? So good. And great, great meals to go. Whether it's single, whether it's for family, you just call ahead, get your order done, and they'll take care of you at Dinner's Done Right. But got a chance to catch up with a pretty cool dude earlier today. His name is Kaeden Sager, and he hails from Deer Lodge originally, but transferred over to East Helena, and here to join us on the Mike Miller State Farm Hotline is the great vigilante, Kaeden Sager. All right, man, it's exciting to talk with you as you wrap up your track season over the weekend, but then you had track practice yesterday. How did that work out?
So last year what happened with that was the football players ended up putting away all the track stuff. So the coaches made sure that we did it this time. So it wasn't like an active practice. We just had to put all the stuff away.
Gotcha. Because I was like, you finished third in the 200 at state. You've worked your tail off all year, and then you have to practice afterwards. But that makes sense now if you put all the gear away.
Yeah.
We're talking with Kaeden Sager, East Helena High Junior, the vigilante. Pretty successful basketball. Your first vigilante to become all-conference in basketball. How was that season for you?
I think that season went pretty well, being the introductory one for our school. And I enjoyed the opportunity to be able to represent us and be the first all-conference player because, I hope we have a lot more to come. And it's just cool to be the first one.
No, for sure. And you guys won some games, which always helps, right?
Yeah.
What's it like to play for Ty Ridgway? Because he's pretty passionate, but he's a good dude and a great family guy.
Yeah, he's a great guy. He's been with this group of kids forever now, basically, and so everybody respects him, and he's a pretty good coach. He knows what he's talking about.
You transferred from Deer Lodge the end of your freshman year. Why East Helena?
So my dad, he got promoted to Great Falls, but he was likely going to get promoted back to Helena, and we didn't want to get stuck in the Helena school system because I wanted to be able to participate at a high level in sports, and I just didn't know if going to Helena Higher Capital would work out. So hearing that East Helena had a brand new high school, it was basically the perfect opportunity.
Yeah, it definitely worked out. As we talked to Kaeden Sager here on the Mike Miller State Farm Hotline, I have to ask, are you related to any of the Sagers from Clyde Park area?
Yes, actually, I am. That's where my dad grew up, and my mom too, and I still have some family that lives down there.
Okay, so who's your dad?
My dad's Kurt Sager.
Oh, okay. I went to school with some Sagers in first grade, and I mean the Sager name is huge over there. So how are you related to Beth Sager then?
Related to who?
Beth.
I might be. I'm not exactly sure.
Somehow, I think there's a relation because it's all that connection. My dad grew up in Clyde Park. I spent a lot of my time in Clyde Park growing up. I love that area. If I ever had a chance to settle down, it might be over in the Clyde Park area for sure. It's absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, Clyde Park it's so beautiful over there, and it's a small, tight-knit community. It's pretty awesome.
It reminds you a little bit like East Helena, I'm sure, with the new school and kind of small classes at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. East Helena High Junior, soon-to-be senior Kaeden Sager joining us here, Jason Walker Show. All right, so tell me about track and finishing third in the 200. I mean, running is hard anyway. It's National Running Day today, by the way, but getting that third place trophy, what's that mean to you and the school?
Well, I don't know, it was pretty incredible, to be the first one to make podium at state for our program, like top 3. And I hope it just sets a standard for our school for the future to be good at athletics. And, I'd been kind of up in the rankings all year, but state, it was kind of falling apart. So I'm glad in the end I was able to pull through and come out with third place.
You guys were up in Great Falls or down in Butte?
We were in Butte.
Okay. So it's almost like going home for you.
What's that?
It's almost like going home, I guess, back to Deer Lodge a little bit.
Yeah. Pretty close.
There you go. We're talking with Kaeden Sager on the Mike Miller State Farm Hotline. When you're running in that 200 at the finals, take me through those, 40 seconds, 48 seconds?
So in prelims, I actually ended up with the 9th fastest time. So I was in lane 9, which is a terrible lane for the 200 because you're way out ahead of everybody. And so pacing's pretty hard, but the corner's a little more gradual, and I run with a long stride. So I actually kind of got benefited from it, and I just made sure I kept my pace ahead of everybody else. And when I was in the straightaway, I only saw a couple kids, and, it was pretty cool to cross the finish line knowing I made at least top 6, which was the goal. And yeah, so getting third place was definitely exciting.
And I guess it's around 22 seconds, right? 23 seconds?
Yeah.
I was thinking of the 400. Do you run the 400 too?
This year I haven't. Next year I probably will, just to, add some events and get some more points for us if I can.
Was the 200 your only event?
I ran the 100 and the short relay too. Our short relay just barely didn't go to finals, and then I got 9th in the 100.
I mean, East Helena has grown so much athletically just in its first varsity year. I think that's pretty cool. I mean, obviously great teachers, great student athletes, but you put it all together, and you guys have really made some noise here in your first varsity seasons.
Yeah, I think considering we're a brand new school, our athletic programs have actually been doing pretty solid because a lot of kids, that live in East Helena have gone to Helena Higher Capital because they assumed that sports-wise we wouldn't be there. But I think we're getting there pretty quick in every sport that we're doing. So hopefully it keeps on going.
All right. So what's your best 100 time?
It was an 11:11.
Okay. And what's your PR in the 200?
200 was 22.41.
Okay. And what's your grade point average?
Which one?
Your GPA.
Oh, currently I have a 4.0.
Oh, of course you do, because you're smart. Why is every student athlete I have on this show is like 3.8, 3.9, 4 I guess that's good.
Yeah, it shows the dedication with both academics and athletics.
Yes, and it's a great combination. I think we're going to send our daughter to East Helena. She starts kindergarten next year, so I think that's where we'll end up sending her because it's such a great school. What's it like in that school every day, being part of something new that, I mean, you still don't have a senior class really?
It's pretty weird still because, I went to freshman year at a high school where they actually had seniors.
Mm-hmm.
So coming here and being the oldest class for the last couple of years is really strange, but it's kind of cool. And like nobody else gets to experience that. So it's something that's pretty unique to our school.
Well, it definitely is because you guys get to set the standard both in the classroom and sports wise too, right?
Yeah.
All right. So what's your favorite music to listen to before a basketball game or a track meet?
I like to listen to country a lot.
Ooh, okay.
As weird as that is.
Older or newer?
Either or, doesn't really matter.
Okay. What's your go-to jam to get you pumped up?
Honestly, I don't really have one. I kind of just listen to whatever they've got on the stereo in the locker room.
Well, you're like one of the veterans here, Kaeden. You get to choose what music goes on.
No, I try to focus on the game, let other people mess around with the music.
There you go. Take me through a typical day in the life of Kaeden Sager.
Well, usually I get up around 6 o'clock. Get ready for school and go shoot around at morning open gym before class, and then just go through the school day and then practice usually, unless I'm not in sports season. But right now, just starting up basketball again. We have tournaments this weekend, so
nice.
At like 6 o'clock I got basketball practice again, and that's basically the cycle.
How will you spend the summer?
Probably mostly just working. I have some more tournaments after this one and basketball camps that I'll be attending. So,
okay,
looking forward to that.
And then what else do you do? Is basketball? You play football too, right?
No, I don't play football. I did cross country freshman and sophomore year, but didn't enjoy that very much. So
you don't like running distance?
No,
just the short speeds, right?
Yeah, which is kind of funny because everybody was like, "Oh, so you're going to be a distance runner in track?" I'm like, "No, I'm a sprinter."
What's your 40 time? If you did play football, what do you think?
I have no idea. I've never done it. Don't really know what a reasonable time would be for that.
Okay, we're talking with Kaeden Sager, Mike Miller, State Farm Hotline. Couple final questions for you. What books do you like to read that aren't school related?
I like the Harry Potter books.
Okay. I guess that's okay.
I like the Chronicles of Narnia. Those are pretty cool too.
So you're kind of a nerd. And I mean that in a good way.
Yeah, I like the nerdy books, I guess, yeah.
Okay. All right. Are we a fan of, what particular kind of movies are we fans of?
Kind of like dramatic ones. I just watched Top Gun in theaters yesterday, and that was pretty good.
I've heard that. I haven't seen. Have you seen the original?
I think so. It's been a while though, so I don't exactly remember.
Well, now you have to go watch it, Kaeden, so that you know exactly what's going on in that. But I heard it's flat out amazing.
Yeah, it's great. They connected a lot of things, and it was pretty cool.
Cool. All right, so go back to your dad, Kurt. There's a brother there, right? Do you have an uncle?
Yeah, there's two brothers.
What's their names?
So Greg is one of them. He still lives in Clyde Park. He's the principal down there, and he has 3 daughters.
Okay.
One of them just graduated last week.
Okay.
And the other one is Steve, and he lives in South Dakota.
Okay. So I went to school in first grade in Clyde Park with Greg. So I've known Greg a long time because we're about the same age. And Kurt was then, I think, older than us. So, right? So your dad's older, or is he younger?
Kurt was youngest, and I think Steve was the oldest. I'm not exactly sure.
I don't remember. I just know I know Greg better than any of the other ones. Because in Clyde Park, they used to live down the hill from my grandma. She had the tall or the big white house up on top of the hill. And then you guys were like, was it the blue house? Or I guess your family was the blue house right there on the corner.
Yep.
Okay. See, I know Clyde Park. I know the family.
Yeah.
Is it still there? Is it still the blue house?
Yeah, that is still the blue house. And my grandparents still lived there until just last year, actually.
Oh, really? Crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, man. It's nuts, the connections in Montana, Kaeden.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy, especially such a small town.
Yep, exactly.
Meeting anybody that knows anything about that place is pretty cool.
All right, do you like to hunt and fish?
Yeah, I haven't really got to since we've moved here just because my dad's always so busy, and we haven't really found spots to do that yet. But, yeah, I enjoy it.
Okay. I think that I mean, we got to know you a little bit, so... You don't play football.
Yeah,
your basketball and track are your sports.
Yep.
Okay. Are you going to add hurdles next year?
I don't know. My dad wanted me to because he hurdled in high school and college, but I think it might be a little too late in the game for me to pick those up now.
What about long jump, triple jump, any of those?
Yeah, so I did long jump earlier in the season and wasn't too great at it, so I might add it next year depending on if I have time to. And I did high jump a little bit too.
Okay. Well, man, I look forward to following your senior season as it gets underway in August. And say hi to Coach Ridgway for us. I know he's been dealing with some medical issues, but I know he's doing a lot better. But tell him we said hi, and tell your Uncle Greg hi, will you? He might not remember me, but tell him we said hi from the Walker family.
Oh, I'm sure he'll remember.
Hey, Kaeden, appreciate the time. Congratulations on a great year at East Helena, and keep it going next year.
Yeah, thank you for the opportunity.
That is Kaeden Seger joining us on the Mike Miller State Farm Hotline. Good kid. And it's not just a bundle, by the way. It's your home, it's your auto, it's your life. Mike understands that, and he will take care of you and do what's best for you and the family at Mike Miller State Farm in Helena. Quick break. We'll come back, wrap things up, and get you set for tomorrow. And there's some news from Billings regarding the Outlaws. We'll tell you what it is next. This segment brought to you by Ruckers Furniture. Make the quality choice for your home at Ruckers Furniture, 1010 Dearborn, Helena.
Store-wide savings are what you'll find when you shop for new home furnishings at Ruckers Furniture. This means tremendous values on Helena's largest in-stock selection of home furnishings. When you shop Ruckers, you'll find store-wide savings on the furniture you want for every room in your home. And you'll also find our selection of Serta iComfort, the most comfortable beds in Helena. 12-month financing is available with approved credit on most purchases over $289. Ask for details. You'll find store-wide savings at Ruckers Furniture, 1010 Dearborn, Helena.
Looking for something sweet before work? How about that fresh brewed coffee? Maybe a fresh baked cinnamon roll as you head in for another great day exploring. Then look no further than the Sweet Spot in Boulder. Whatever your pleasure, the Sweet Spot has everything to fix that craving. From daily specials and rolls to tasty cookies and more. Don't forget that caramel macchiato or espresso and many more of your favorite flavors. The Sweet Spot caters to the local community and cares about providing the best treats every day. Visit the Sweet Spot on Facebook or in Boulder at 102 North Main Street. Father's Day is coming fast, and what more would that great dad in your life want than a full detail from Auto Concepts? Or maybe he would just prefer a lift kit. It's also camping season, and now is the perfect time to outfit that rig with a winch just in case. Auto Concepts is your home for everything for your vehicle, including updating your car stereo system too. Auto Concepts also has gift certificates for dad or yourself. Visit AutoConceptsHelena.com. Auto Concepts, the auto enhancement professionals.
Summer, the season to work hard, play hard. The days are heating up and getting longer. The smell of fresh cut grass, the hot sun on your skin. We kidding. We all know you're really thinking about having fun and relaxing at the Copper Club Casino. Meet your friends for a cold one. Play a $5 or two. When you want great service, cold drinks, and fun entertainment, this is the place. The Copper Club Casino, where everybody knows your name any time of year. On Euclid across from Molendi Center, the Copper Club Casino.
Looking for something sweet before work? How about that fresh brew? Do you love to look at photos of Montana, from animals to landscapes and more? Are you looking for a place to get your senior pictures or family portraits done? Are you a business owner looking to upgrade the decor in your offices? Well, look no further than Mark LaRoe Photography. Mark has been shooting beautiful photos all across the Treasure State, from rodeos to portraits, and would love to work with you. Visit marklaroephotography.com to see many masterpieces of his work. Then give him a call to schedule your own photo shoot. Or to purchase one of his fantastic pieces, stop by Spirit of the Big Sky Gallery on Custer in Helena. marklaroephotography.com.
Strength, beauty, grit, superior craftsmanship. Our homes have it all. At Montana Custom Log Homes, if you can dream it, we can build it. With 3 divisions and over 50 years experience, we've got you covered. From a showcase home to a small cabin, we make your vision a reality. Because every cowboy wants a castle for his queen. Montana Custom Log Homes, crafting homes that last for generations.
L&P Grocery offers Boulder a convenient shopping experience, whether you're stopping in for a few things or stocking up for the week ahead. From fresh produce and meat to all the staples you need to feed your family, you'll find it here. L&P Grocery is also proud to have partnerships with local brands and carry products unique to the area. Stop by to exchange propane tanks, pick up fishing tackle, grab your prescription, or get your photo taken at the Pitcher Kiosk. They're delighted to be the one-stop shop for local area Boulder residents who want to support local business. Visit lnpgrocery.com and at 215 North Main Street.
Strength, beauty, grit, superior craftsmanship. Our homes have it all. At Montana Custom Log Homes, if you can dream it, we can build it. With 3 divisions and over 50 years experience, we've got you covered. From a showcase home to a small cabin, we make your vision a reality. Because every cowboy wants a castle for his queen. Montana Custom Log Homes, crafting homes that last for generations.
Welcome back to the Jason Walker Show.
Welcome back. Final segment on a Wednesday. Get set for tomorrow coming up. This segment brought to you by Copper Club Casino, right next to Cafe Zydeco. You can go into Cafe Zydeco, order your food, and then go next door to the Copper Club. And if you're looking for the hottest games in town and friendly staff, it's the Copper Club Casino on Euclid in Helena. Let's see, some news out of Billings today. The Billings Outlaws have been on a really good spring football season in their indoor football team. And Stephen Titus, who is taking over the team, maybe. He's awaiting league acceptance. He also owns the Wyoming Mustangs, same league. Yesterday, the Champions Indoor Football League announced that it's taking over the day-to-day operations of the Outlaws and the Rapid City Marshals, who were owned by Pick Six Entertainment. Now, Keith Russ sold the team from Pick Six Entertainment to Titus, announced it Monday, and said that was his last day. Now, the Rapid City Journal reported Monday that the Marshals, part of the Pick Six group, were asked to leave the team hotel last week due to unpaid bills from Pick Six. The Rapid City Journal also reporting that multiple sources have described unpaid wages and bounced checks from Pick Six. Now, in Billings, they're saying the same thing. The coach, who's on medical leave, Brian Schmidt, for the Outlaws, said, quote, "The bottom line is Keith Russ created a mess like he did in Rapid City, the same as here," end quote. Adding that his paycheck bounced. Interim head coach Theo Johnson's check bounced. Players' checks bounced. Vendors' checks bouncing. Bills not getting paid. And the fact that Billings is still fighting for first, the dance team has also had checks bounce. And a couple of the servers left the game the other night, or practice Monday, I guess, because they weren't going to be paid. They found out. So there's a lot going on. The 406mtsports.com Billings Gazette reached out to Keith Russ for comment, but have not heard back. So interesting stuff down there in the Magic City. Not so much magic in the corporate offices, at least. At least the Outlaws are playing well on the field. Meanwhile, the 26th annual six-man all-star game is coming up Friday, 7 o'clock at Hoffman Field in Custer. Red against blue. Rosters will be released this week. They're going to practice twice a day and do some bowling. Walk through practice Friday in Custer. The game organizers, Jim Goltz of Bridger, Brad Hoffman of Custer. Red beat blue last year in Highwood 51-20. You also have the Cleverly coming up. Was it this week in Butte as well? So lots of great stuff. And the Class B football all-star game will be played next week, Saturday night, I believe, in Billings. And I believe I'll be calling that game. So looking forward to that. I'll give you all the info next week as we get closer to that. So let's see. What else did I read earlier today? No, now I can't find it. That's how things roll. You got so many windows open, right? Yep. I knew you knew what I meant. And all right, so yeah, the Clev is coming up. Let's see, 72 hours away, so that must be Saturday. That's the 8-man championship. So, or all-star game. So cool stuff going on for sure. All right, let's do on this day in history. It is June the 1st. It is National Go Barefoot Day. I got a buddy I golf with that golfs barefoot in the summer. He just likes the feel of the grass. Hazelnut Cake Day, Heimlich Maneuver Day, Nail Polish Day, Olive Day, Pen Pal Day, Say Something Nice Day, and National Running Day. 1917, Boston Braves first baseman Hank Gowdy, the first active player to enlist for service in World War I. He also was the only player to fight in both World War I and World War II. On this date in 1925, future New York Yankee Hall of Famer Lou Gehrig would pinch hit for the shortstop, the first of a record 2,130 consecutive games. Then a record until, 1991 when Cal Ripken broke it? 1937, Chicago White Sox pitcher Bill Dietrich with a no-hitter. 1939, the first major boxing match on U.S. television came from Yankee Stadium. Max Baer and Lou Nova. Nova wins by TKO in the 11th. Also, the first night game in Major League Baseball takes place at Shrine Park in Philly in 1939. 1970, MLB Commissioner Bowie Kuhn reprimands Houston Astro Jim Bouton for writing the book Ball 4 the year before, when he was with the Seattle Pilots and then the New York Yankees. Now, it's a great book. If you've never read Ball 4, you're missing out. You get the inside scoop on what it's like to be hanging out on top of roofs in the middle of the night with Mickey Mantle. Some great, great stories. 1975, on this date, Nolan Ryan with the Angels records his then equaling fourth MLB no-hitter. 2012, another no-hitter. And it was the first in the history of the New York Mets. Johan Santana beat the Cardinals 8-0. Now, the Mets threw a combined no-hitter this year, so they now have two, but Johan Santana. It was a great moment yesterday. They had Johan, they had Terry Collins, who was the manager at the time, and Josh Tolley, the catcher, along with all of the guys that threw the combined no-hitter this year on the field in the same pitcher. It was fantastic. Let's see. Curly Lambeau died on this date in 1965, the founder and the first coach of the Green Bay Packers. George Mikan, first real big man in the NBA, passed away in 2005 on this date. Marilyn Monroe was born on this date in 1926. Morgan Freeman on this date, 1937. 1982, Justine Henin, the great tennis player, 7 Grand Slam singles titles, Olympic gold in 2004. And on this date in 1968, Helen Keller passed away. Now, she has nothing to do with sports. She was the first deaf-blind person to earn a BA, died at the age of 87. But I bring up Helen Keller because my great-grandmother actually knew Helen Keller and was at the same school with her, I believe, when they were younger, or was taught by Helen Keller, something to that effect. But my great-grandma Calkins from Watford City, North Dakota, knew Helen Keller. So that's why I bring it up. This segment brought to you by Copper Club Casino. If you're looking for something to do for fun, go pop in a 5, a 10, a 20, whatever, and enjoy the atmosphere at the Copper Club Casino and the hot machines. They are fantastic. Get into the Copper Club today. Let's do this.
We're almost at the end of the show. What did we learn? And what did he miss? Time for the walk-off.
The walk-off presented by Cafe Zydeco, where the Big Easy meets the Big Sky. Make sure you stop in for shrimp etouffee. Make sure you stop in for the pasta Zydeco. Am I making you hungry yet? I'm making me hungry, and I got to go to Golf League. Maybe I'll call in an order and pick it up on my way to League tonight. But the best Cajun food this side of New Orleans. It is absolutely fantastic. Cafe Zydeco on Euclid, right next to the Copper Club Casino in Helena. We had fun today. Join us tomorrow. We're going to have more fun. We're going to talk to a kid that's wrestling at Navy, or is going to. Yep, that's right. Orion Teverge from Havre will join us coming up tomorrow. We wish the best for Alex Eshelman as she recovers from minor ear surgery. And she sent me a picture today, and I swore I wouldn't share it, but she's doing well, and we wish her the best. We'll see her in Billings at the Montana Football Hall of Fame. By the way, if you have not yet gotten your tickets for the Montana Football Hall of Fame, I highly suggest you do. They are selling fast, but make sure you stop into any Universal Athletic store or visit universalathletics.com and get your tickets for the banquet for the Hall of Fame induction ceremony, which is coming up later this month down at the Billings Hotel and Convention Center. And we are inducting some fantastic people this year, including Dane Fletcher, including Shan Schillinger, Blaine McElmurray, Jim Sweeney, Rocky Gullickson, Marv Sunderland, Dane Storston, Robert Rides at the Door. Get your tickets. Join us June 25th. We'll have a red carpet event starting around 3:30 or 4 with Alex Eshelman and I as we get you set for the banquet, which will be live streamed, but also you can check out on the JasonWalkerShow.com page and, of course, all of our social media pages as well. But the Montana Football Hall of Fame induction banquet coming up June 25th in Billings at the Hotel and Convention Center. It's going to be a lot of fun, so make sure you join us and get your tickets today. Had fun today. Kaeden Sager, East Helena, Vigilante, thanks for joining us. It was cool. Lots of great stuff there. And good kid. Smart, funny, talented. There you go. We'll do it again tomorrow. Make sure you visit us, JasonWalkerShow.com. If you missed anything, we'll be back here for in the, above all, Handyman Services Man Cave. The walk-off brought to you by Cafe Zydeco, where the Big Easy meets the Big Sky. Have yourself a wonderful Wednesday, and we'll see you back here tomorrow, 4 o'clock. This is The Jason Walker Show.
The Jason Walker Show is produced by the Jason Walker Media Company. Any reuse, rebroadcast, or retransmission without the express written consent of the Jason Walker Show is strictly prohibited. Just listen, watch, and enjoy.